take yourself out of yourself and put yourself into a person that's on the panel. So put yourself in their shoes as a panel member. Do I want to sit next to this? Do I want to play with this? So is this somebody that I can possibly listen to for the rest of my life? This will prepare you for auditions in a more holistic way, how you're going to present yourself. Musically, what do you want to hear? When you take an audition, sure, they're going to be listening to time, intonation, sound, all this stuff, but there's an underlying overall question they're going to ask myself. Do I want to sit with this person for the rest of my life? Do I want this person in my ensemble for the rest of my life? Keep in mind that when the panel are listening to you, you want each and every one of those panel members to think, gee, my job will be so easy playing with this person. And gee, this person is going to bring so much to this ensemble. And gee, this person is somebody that I want to listen to and play with for the rest of my life. All right, so that's a holistic thing, and then from there you go into your details. Now, what I call the sweet spot with air, this is going now specifically into band and orchestral style playing. When you're playing soft and you want to play with that clear, focused, resonant sound, more airflow. The sound quality improves, you get more core, and you get more flow in the musicality without the decibel meter going up. So as soon as the decibel meter goes up, you've crossed your limits. So when you're playing for your teacher and fellow students or whoever, ask them to just raise their hand as soon as it starts getting too loud. As soon as the conductor goes like that, the thing in our brain goes back off on the air. No, don't back off on the air, just take the decibel meter down the level. All the orchestra excerpts, all the band excerpts, Mahler 2, chorale especially, hear the melody more than your own part. Bum, 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 right? So, bum, 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 bum. Some drive, right? But if you're going to send a recording for the first round, what are some things that you can do to get that musical excitement going? And also we have to remember that as the tuba gets lower, especially in this register, it's going to start sounding a bit softer and softer and softer. So we really need to, in a way, think of a psychological crescendo as we get lower. It doesn't matter if it's a band excerpt or an orchestral excerpt, those low notes can never give way when there's musical direction. When you listen back on the recording, listen that it's there in the recording because you're going to send the recording. Thomas, have you got any questions for me at this point?
How do you handle like the stress of like having an upcoming audition and like, yeah, how do you handle that in like your practice?
You want to see the person that you want to be, right? So we're talking about an audition, what, 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now, theoretically?
Yeah, about.
You want to imagine 3 things. Let's talk about the 3 primary senses that we use: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, how we're feeling. And kinesthetic, let's just throw in all the emotions as well. So you're going to just take yourself through time, and you're going to look at yourself walking into that hall and doing that live audition. What do you want to see? What do you want to hear? And what do you want that person to be feeling? You want to see confidence, right? You want to see somebody coming in and owning that stage but not being too cocky. So they're going to fit in, right? And you also want to have, and this is for everybody, especially for your young people, go in there and just present an aura of experience beyond your years. Yeah, maybe I'm a senior at Arizona State, or maybe I'm doing my doctorate at Miami, Frost in Miami, whatever, and I'm auditioning for this big major orchestra. I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to look like, man, I'm an experienced person. I'm well beyond my years. So get those visual things down and do a thinking daily. Maybe in the afternoon, maybe when you wake up, certainly before you go to bed. Take about 5 minutes and just close your eyes and visualize this person and be that person. And then when you do your mock audition, step into that and be that. If the person in front of you is playing in the hall and they're going to be there for 10 minutes and you have to wait outside the door, you're not allowed to buzz on your mouthpiece or anything, what can you do? Because your heart will be racing. So you want to do your deep breathing to just get that heart rate down. And always have something like this. Just take it with you. Take it with you. All right. So go to the Tuba Mania website to check that out. All of you, I'm looking forward to meeting you all live as soon as we can get traveling again. All right. Thanks, team.